What's up YouTube, this is Champion Gaming and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the top 4 must-own vehicles for beginning GTA Online players. These vehicles are excellent for any GTA Online players, especially the beginners, because they have unique features that will help you throughout the game. Plus, their price is relatively cheap comparing to the other vehicles in the game. I will be telling you about the price and the pros and cons for each vehicle, which means the bad things about the vehicle and the good things. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. For number 1, we have the Kuruma. If you are a beginning player, then you should definitely buy this car. The Kuruma is the easiest vehicle to get in this list, so you should definitely buy it if you don't have it already. The price is a little bit more than $500,000, which makes it the cheapest in this list. If you don't have enough money to afford the Kuruma, then I recommend playing double money adversary modes. The main useful feature about the Kuruma is its windows are resistant to bullets. And it's a pretty fast car, so you should be able to go anywhere you want in a short amount of time. It can also hold up to 4 people, and it's excellent for doing missions, mainly because of its bullet resistant windows. Now, onto the bad things about the car. The main bad thing about the Kuruma is that it's not resistant to explosive. One good shot by a rocket or sticky bomb and the Kuruma is done for. And there are also some weak spots in the Kuruma. If anyone were to shoot at the weak spot, then you might die. Yep, that's it for the cons. So other than those stuff, the Kuruma is a great car to have. You should mainly use the Kuruma for missions. For number 2, we have the Insurgent. And if this car is not the most badass looking car in the game, then I don't know what is. The Insurgent is one massive titan, and it could ram just about any car out of its way. Now, besides looking badass, you just might be surprised of the useful feature the Insurgent has. Now, the most useful feature the Insurgent has is that it could take up to 4 rocket blasts, which is amazing because most of the other cars in the game can't even take 1. Now, you might be assuming that the Insurgent is pretty slow due to its size. Well, surprisingly, it's actually pretty fast. And it could also fit up to 6 people. Now, onto the bad thing about the Kuruma. The main bad thing about the Kuruma is that the windows aren't bullet resistant, which means one good shot in the head and you are done for. And that's pretty much it. Now, for third place, we have the Buzzard. If you like flying and going places in a short amount of time while shooting enemy targets, then the Buzzard is for you. Now, unfortunately, the Buzzard is the most expensive in this list. That's why I put it in third place, but if it wasn't as expensive as it is right now, then it'd probably be in first place. That's how good it is. At the price of almost $2 million, it's not much of a big deal for most players, but for beginners, it's pretty expensive. Like I said before, play those double money adversary modes. It will give you enough money to afford all of these 3 vehicles. Now, the most useful features of the Buzzard is the missile and the cannon, but mostly the missile because they could lock onto any target, as you can see in this gameplay. They're also extremely fast, so you could go wherever you want in a short amount of time. They could also fit up to 4 people. Now, a bad thing about the Buzzard is that the windows aren't bullet resistant, but that really shouldn't be an issue because you're always up in the air. Another bad thing about the Buzzard is that they're not explosive resistant, but if you learn your evasive maneuvers, then that also shouldn't be an issue. Now, last but not least, the Elegy. The Elegy is a pretty good looking car, and they're a pretty good relaxation, top speed, braking, traction, pretty good everything. It's basically a normal car. So most of you guys are probably wondering, why is this in the list? Well, you guys are going to be surprised. Finally, in a long time, Rockstar made a car that is free. Yes, the price is free. You could buy it in Benny's Workshop website for absolutely $0 and 0 cents. It's free, unless if you upgrade it, and then that's gonna cost like more than $1 million. But it's free. And that concludes our video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like and subscribe by clicking on my channel icon in the bottom right hand corner. Or if you're on mobile, scroll down and click that red subscribe button. Peace.
Weekend,